Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111 here doing the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to my channel, welcome, guys. We are trying to grow here in the year of 2022. So if you like our little group or love tribe, as we like to call ourselves, and these readings resonate with you, make sure to hit that subscribe and the wiggly bell so that you are notified each time I upload or go live. I normally go live on every new moon or full moon or major astrological gate or energy portal. Also, we have a Patreon where I do extended versions of these. So I will do the original over here on YouTube, and then I go much deeper over in Patreon to continue picking apart your love story. So if you find that this is resonating with you, make sure you go over and check that out. The link is in the description box below, and it's less than $5 a month, okay? You get all 12 zodiac extensions, and you get exclusive content that you won't find here on YouTube. All right, for those of you that are returning subscribers, thank you. I love you so much, man. We've been together a while, haven't we? It seems like I have some real fans, real soul tribe, and I'm so grateful for you. So this is, again, for Cancer. Oh, by the way, that you still have 2 days. You have 3 if you want to include today, but you won't get this video today. I won't be uploading these. I'm creating them now, but I won't be uploading them until Saturday, tomorrow. So, but anyhow, the discount, $30 discount on a private reading is still available until January 2nd. So if you catch this video in time for that, that is also linked in the description box below. All right, Cancer, we're going to take a look at love and romance in the month of January. It's a brand new year. Today is actually New Year's Eve. I've been working on these. They've been so long this month. A lot of energy coming in with Venus retrograde and all the planetary alignments and stuff that's going on. As you know, I read until I feel like the message has come through very clearly, and they've been some pretty long readings. So I'm going to take a look at singles and those who have someone on their heart and mind. Just keep in mind that a lot of times the energies are very similar because I'm reading for the collective zodiac sign of Cancer. So whether you're single or have somebody in your heart and mind, you might be facing the same challenges when it comes to relationship with others. So just kind of put yourself in whichever side of the table you think you best fit, whether you have somebody on your heart and mind, because especially now, because with Venus in retrograde, a lot of exes are going to come around either for a reconciliation or to find closure, right? We're closing out old karmic cycles. If there was any untied loose ends or whatever you want to call it. So you might find that you think you're single, but there's somebody from your past that's coming back. So both piles might resonate with you. I'm going to bring you down to your reading. We have 5 oracle decks, and we have a postcard from Spirit that we will use at the end of your reading to kind of tie everything together. I'm going to start now with those who resonate with being single. All right, Spirit, dear Mother, Father, God, please come into the space and bless it. Make it holy ground. Surround me in the white light of love and protection. Cast my ego to the outside so that I might be a clear channel for Spirit messages. Calling in the Holy Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Goddess. All of the angels and Spirit team that works with me and with those who are viewing. We ask that you give clear messages to help and guide us when it comes to relationships with others. Okay, especially in romance, that's where I set my intention. And so it is. Thank you. All right, for those who are single, what can they expect in the beginning of the month of January, please? I got 2 cards. Okay, what about mid-month, January, please, in love and romance for those who resonate with being single, middle of the month. And what about the end of the month for those who resonate with being single? For Cancer, please. My Cancer viewers, end of the month. And what is the most likely outcome for all of January when it comes to love and romance for Cancers, please? The most likely outcome. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. Woot woot. All right, bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Just being nosy, that's all. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna reiterate the fact that you guys might have somebody from your past that you ended it with. You might have actually, you didn't have to end it per se, but you pulled back your energy. You haven't been, I get the feeling that, something wasn't going the way you wanted it to. Either they weren't communicating, or they weren't investing, or they weren't showing up, or whatever. But I see in the beginning of the month, you're just minding your own business. You're not feeding any energy into this. We have the Death card with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, okay? It's like you weren't seeing any transformation. Everything just seemed to be going in the same direction. And so you're just not investing. You're pulling back all your energy. You kind of are of a mind if and this doesn't have to be one person per se. This could actually, if you're single, could be every damn person you went on a date with in the last 3 months. Just, ghosted or didn't participate or just wasn't your type or whatever. It just kind of feels like in the beginning of the month of January, you're just not investing a whole heck of a lot in romantic situations. And for some of you, a specific person. And then mid-month, we have the Queen of Swords. This is because you've put some very healthy boundaries up, okay? And it feels to me, because at the end of the month, we've got this Page of Cups in reverse. It feels to me like you're in this energy of, you know what? I'm not closing any doors at all. Matter of fact, I just heard, I think it's Steve's Love Tarot. I don't really watch him, but he came across my feed with something called Cancer. I don't remember. But anyhow, I was crocheting and I just let it play. Cure for Cancer. That's what it was. So if you guys are familiar with him, I wasn't. I think I've seen him maybe a couple of times in my feed, but he's not somebody I normally watch. But I was listening to him and he really put an analogy out there that I've used many times, maybe not as in your face as he does. He's pretty brassy. But basically, it looks like you're not closing any doors. You're leaving the door open for whoever wants to come towards you. But you're of this energy of come right or don't come at all, right? You're not really, it doesn't feel to me like you're really slamming any door shut or building walls. You're just building healthy boundaries, because it feels to me like, you're tired of childish behavior, pages instead of kings. And if this is a specific person that you kind of withdrew from, stopped communicating with, it feels to me like, because the end of the month is this Three of Swords in reverse, it feels to me like you just need an apology. You need more. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you just need more. And Queen of Swords, she doesn't really take any shit from anybody. She has nice, healthy boundaries. She's holding that sword up with her hand out. She's like, it's not that I'm not going to let you come toward me, But if you come toward me with this kind of behavior, I'm going to use this sword to kind of chop you out and put you in your place, tell you to hit the road, right? Because you, in the month of January and probably all of the year 2022, you really want to heal your heart. You want to get rid of any kind of situations that don't feed back to you the kind of kindness, generosity, energy that you put into it. But on the bottom of the deck, we've got this Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Hanged Man, and Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, some of you guys are dealing with somebody who has other situations going on in their life, okay? Personal issues, whether they're in another relationship or they've got, problems at work or problems with family. Third-party situation can be anything. But it feels to me like you've been put on hold. It feels mutual with the Six of Pentacles, quite frankly. It feels like both of you guys kind of withdrew your energy. Hanged Man. Because somebody, there's another three, too, Three of Pentacles with the Hermit. Somebody is kind of going through something in their life. Now, this could be your energy, Cancer. This could be you. You could be like, you know what? I've been through a lot in my life. Hermit energy, Three of Pentacles. The energy I'm getting is I'm just not going to collaborate with anybody that creates conflict or chaos in my life. I want to be happy, Three of Cups, right? And this came to you after a long pause or a long, with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. Geez, guys, my brain's not working today. He's gaining enlightenment. This is a very spiritual card. This is a Pisces card. Pisces are very spiritual, telepathic. They're very in tune. They're a water sign, right? So like I said, this could be your energy because you are a water sign, or this could be somebody you're dealing with. But somebody's had a bit of an awakening and they're just wanting to clear out some stuff in their life. Find balance, because once they find this balance, that's when communication opens back up. And if you don't have anybody in your life and you're not the person, I'm picking up on your energy of someone you broke up with, if this is just general for you and you're single as a Pringle, then this is all about you really not wanting right now to kind of accept any kind of love offers because you're healing your heart because of something in your past that you had to end. But it does look like in the near future, because the Page of Wands is curious, excited, somebody that's ready to roll, right? They've got an idea, they've got a spark, they've got an interest, and they're ready to get back out there and explore. And so this could, again, be your energy toward life and dating per se, or this could be a person that you broke up with wanting to communicate and come back to you after some of this energy that they're clearing out gets taken care of. So it's a pretty clear reading, okay? It really is. For some, I'm definitely picking up at least one of you that this is an ex. Probably more, but at least one. The rest of you, if you just have nobody, you've just been maybe, been approached by these immature, non-committal dating websites, whatever. With the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, the Death card, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you're not participating anymore. You've kind of had a little bit of a glow up. You're healing your heart in January, and you might even be taking some time for yourself. And even if you do have an ex, both of you guys, it feels like, are doing a little bit of heart healing, soul searching, inner reflection. It really feels more spiritual in January than it does communicative. I'm just hearing that things need to get right with God over here. And God, of course, is our own inner knowing. It's our inner divine creative spark, right? Higher power. And so I really don't see in the month of January anything new that's solid coming in for you. I kind of see you just focusing on yourself and healing this heart here. And if you do have somebody from the past that you ended it with, they're also, I feel their energy in this too. And this bottom of the deck could be their energy as well. There's some kind of an imbalance in a third situation. It could be anything. It could be distance. It could be a job. It could be family. It could be, a marriage. It could be anything. But whatever it is, for those who resonate with having somebody they know they just broke up with and there's still feelings, you're just, neither one of you are investing right now because of transformation and healing's happening. But I do think in the near future, there could be communication again. All right. So in the extended, we're going to really pick apart the who, what, where, when, how, why thing. Okay. For all of you. I'm going to go ahead and toss for those who resonate with having somebody in their heart and mind. And if you feel like you're the one I was picking up on energetically, who haven't a person that you care about, but you're just like not investing, you just pulled your energy back and said, you know what? If it's meant to be, it'll be. I'm not closing any doors. I'm going to leave it open. If they show up, they better show up right. If you are in that category and you're not super single, just kind of flirtatiously dating people that don't stick around, then you might want to watch this side too. Okay, because this is somebody in your energy. All right, tell me about those who have somebody on their heart and mind for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and romance in the month of January. Please, Spirit. Beginning of the month energies for Cancers in connection. Beginning of the month. Ooh, the Lovers. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. All right, just remember that the Lovers is also a choice. All right, what's happening in the middle of the month for the Cancers with someone on their heart and mind? Holy crap, you got 3. Okay. And tell me about the end of the month energy for the Cancers that have somebody. All right, bottom of the deck, by the way, for both categories is the Knight of Wands. This one has the Empress in reverse, the Knight of Cups. Nope, the Page of Cups again. I told you I feel, and then the Knight of Cups. The King of Swords, 2 of Cups. So there's really good energy for those of you that are waiting for somebody. I'm not going to shoot you out of the water, but there's a choice that needs to be made. The Lovers is always a choice in the beginning of the month. It's a head over heart decision. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups upright at the mid-month point. What that tells me is that you're not completely walking away from this situation. It's really not over. There's a lot of love here. Look at all these cups. But you're not real happy with where the situation is mid-month in January. Okay. A lot of emotion over here. We got the Lovers. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. And then you're out. Well, the end of the month, I forgot to do an outcome card for you. We need an outcome for the month of January, please, for those in connection, for Cancer and love and relationships. What is the most likely outcome for Cancer in the month of January? Most likely outcome between them and their person. I felt that one wanting to come. And look, the bottom of the deck changed. Ha, ha, ha. There's that. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands instead of the Page of Wands. Okay, see, it's very similar energy. All right, so let's get back to the message here. So the Lovers, at the beginning of the month, you definitely have somebody that you believe is your divine counterpart. The Lovers is, true love. But it's also true love that is out of balance, right? 6 is all about balance and harmony. And the Lovers is all about trying to find that peace and harmony and balance in a love situation. And it always comes with a choice. The Lovers card used to be called the choice card. All right. So again, mid-month, so you have a choice at the beginning of the month, and it looks like the choice that you've made, maybe consciously, maybe subconsciously or energetically, but a choice seems to be in your heart here in the mid-month that, there's a lot of emotions here with the 10 of Cups, but you're not real happy. You haven't gotten that 10 of Cups yet. 8 of Cups in reverse, but you're not giving up. You haven't walked away. You're just kind of sitting in your feelings, is what it feels like, kind of stewing in those feelings in the middle of the month. Ace of Cups, you're wanting a new beginning, and you intuitively feel this new beginning with all this water here. At the end, or toward the end of the month, we have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And it's funny because you got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups, okay? The 8 and the 10 are in reverse. The 9 is in the upright. So this is all about you being selective. It's about you not really accepting anything less than your wish fulfillment. And it kind of feels like, as with these guys over here, they kind of feel like they've been dating around. They've been kind of open to talk to new people, but they just haven't been the right kind of people, which has left them feeling a little tainted, right? You guys, on the other hand, you're not entertaining any other offers at all. This person that's on your heart and mind is heavily on your heart and mind. They're your wish fulfillment. They're who you believe you're going to get this 10 of Cups with. You're not walking away. Your 9 of Cups is already here, and your 10 of Cups. See, the person in the 8 of Cups is walking away from all 8 cups because they invested, and never got their 9th cup. But here is your 9th cup, right? This is your wish fulfillment. The 1 added to the 9 comes to the 10. And the 1 added to the 8 comes to the 9. There's a progression here, and it's intuitive, very intuitive. You kind of know that this is meant for you. It's kind of weird. It's like, intuitively, And so the end outcome for the month of January, or the highest outcome, is the Knight of Wands. This is good. It's not a page, it's a knight, right? It's not a king either, but this is somebody who is curious. I mean, I'm looking at this cat looking at this mouse, right, in the shoe, not really attacking it, not really, curious about the mouse. It kind of feels lazy to me. The Knight of Wands doesn't usually feel lazy. Knight of Wands feels very passionate. This cat, the passion is inside of this cat. This cat is passionately wanting to pounce on that mouse. But there's something holding your person back. Maybe guilt. Maybe wanting to do the right thing. Maybe this cat's been taught to play nice. I don't know. I get a feeling off of this, like your person is holding back all this passion right now. But I do think you'll get communication, because I see the two. I mean, this is 2 people, or 2 souls, the mouse and the cat. You and your person could be very different from each other too. You might be like what people would consider total opposites. Like, no, mice and cats don't get along. They're not meant to be together. They're not meant to be friends or lovers, right? They're too different. And yet, here sits this cat and this mouse, both curious about each other, both kind of wanting to be with each other, and yet there feels like a reserve here. So I think that you might actually get communication from your person, but I think they're holding back a lot of their emotions, especially passion. There's something stewing inside of your person that they need to talk to you about, or want to talk to you about, or want to express to you. And I do think you'll get contact. I'm just not sure you'll get expression in the month of January, because on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, and Judgment in the upright. But they miss. Oh, and there's the Two of Pentacles too. So this person, honestly, they miss you, but they've got Judgment here. They could be going through an awakening. This is also that Venus in retrograde, right? Judgment is about things that you thought were dead and gone, coming back to the surface, coming back into your life to kind of do a life review. You know, is this what I want? Is this right for me? And you get to make a judgment, a choice about it. And this cat's sitting here doing tarot, right? Trying to see the future, trying to figure out what is the best decision to make. But with the Star in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, this person doesn't feel healed. They don't feel independent. Maybe they're codependent. Maybe they got something going on in their life right now. They don't, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's really in a great place in their life. It's pre-Empress energy. It's somebody who's able to make good money. They're abundant. They've created things for themselves, and they're just really in a good place, right? But in the reverse, it's somebody who doesn't feel like that. They don't feel like their life is in a good place right now. And with the Star card and the Judgment card here, it feels to me like they're going through some kind of a life review about the choices that they've made, about what is their star, what do they want in their life, where is their true north, and I believe you are probably their star, and they're looking at, how did I miss it? How did that star miss me? Or because it feels like there's a story here. We're going to go into this. And I'm a Cancer, and I kind of know I have a story, but I don't want to project my energy into the reading. It just feels like with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, your person's not really in a stable place at this time, especially with the Two of Pentacles underneath the Judgment and the Five of Pentacles. They're tired of being alone. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse. They're like, I don't want to be left out in the cold. I don't want to miss my star. But there is a balancing here. There's something, I don't know. We're going to look at it in the extended. We're going to figure out, what's holding this person back, because they're definitely wanting it. Look at them. Look at that mouse. But they're just not, they're holding that passion or those feelings inside. So this has really got me intrigued, because like I said, I'm a Cancer. Well, I'm a triple Cancer, double Virgo. Don't have a whole lot in my chart other than that until you go way out in the other planets. But this doesn't really resonate with me so much, but this does. So I just feel like those who have someone on their heart and mind, there's a lot of emotion here, a lot. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the 8, 9, and 10 of Cups, the Star, Judgment. What's under that Two of Pentacles? Oh, the Magician. And the Nine of Swords. Oh, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I just got a whole download for this. This person hasn't let you go. Four of Pentacles. They're still holding on, okay? But they're not communicating. And the reason why is they're stressed about what to say. When I get the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Swords on top of it, they're laying in bed at night, probably writing text and erasing them, writing them and erasing them. There's something on this person's mind that they're not capable of articulating in the right way. The magician in the reverse. They don't want to do it wrong. They don't want to manipulate. They don't want to say something that's going to cause manipulation, right? They want to manifest this the right way. Two of Pentacles. There's imbalance in their life. It's like they keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What do I say? How do I say it? What if I say it wrong? What if I mess it up? Judgment. If you know your person's spiritual, they could even be doing what you're doing right now, watching YouTube channels or getting psychic advice from psychic hotlines or daily horoscopes. But it just feels to me like your person could be trying to get higher knowledge. I don't think they feel good enough right now. It's like they're holding back because they're waiting for something to change, but I don't know what that change is. I don't know if maybe they're on a diet plan trying to lose weight so they'll look good when they see you, or if perhaps they did something wrong and they owe you an apology and they need to have a conversation that they just don't know how to articulate, or they don't want to mess things up. Or maybe they've got somebody else, that they've been with that they're trying to figure out how to clear out with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe they're not single. But when the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, it kind of feels to me like unworthiness. But it could very well be that they're not single with the Two of Pentacles. I don't know. We're going to dig into this over in the extended. But if this is resonating with you right now, what I'm going to get you is advice through these 5 oracle cards, advice from Spirit on this situation. In the month of January, your most likely outcome over here is healing. Over here is communication, but I don't think it's completely open and honest. It feels reserved. It feels calculated. It feels held back, restrained. But I do believe that's what Spirit's telling you is what you can expect in the month of January in your personal circumstances. Here we've got the Page of Wands. So I think that either if you're single, either somebody's coming back from the past to try to make things right, but you're going to be very, not harsh, but very stern with how this person shows up. But I don't think that's in January. I think that's the potential for maybe in February. We'll take a look at that next month. Okay, so your advice over here is to work on healing your heart. If there's a third-party situation that made you break up with this person and stop investing in this, then you're obviously not accepting that anymore. And for those of you who have nobody at all, you're just been kind of like living the dream. This is all about working on healing your heart from past romantic situations where you had people that didn't really show up for you. And you're standing in your power, quite frankly, the Queen of Swords. All right, so let's go ahead. I will go in the extended and get a lot more on this. If you're interested, it's less than $5 a month. It is a monthly subscription. It's linked in the description box below under Patreon. Oh, and somebody sent me an email, and all it is initials, and the initials was MJ. I don't know who it is, but they asked me about my moon calendar. And it's funny because I went yesterday to check my calendar and realized it's the end of the month of the end of the year. And so I don't have any knowledge other than Googling what the moon cycles are. But somebody said they wanted to buy me one, and I emailed you back. So check your email. I like the Llewellyn because it is so in-depth. It covers so much astrology in it. It's called the Llewellyn astrological calendar. So if you're MJ, check your email, okay? And if you're not MJ and you'd like to contribute, there's also a Amazon wish list in the description box below. And I don't know if I've added that yet, but I will after this video. All right, back to your reading. Let's see what Spirit has for advice for you when it comes to these situations. Regeneration. Who else got this? Somebody else got this. This is a healing period for both of you, both parties. Whatever's going on needed to happen. It's kind of like that death card, right? Death and rebirth. It's like the tree is the phoenix rising from the ashes. There are actual trees in the forest that cannot populate without burning. The forest fires actually release their seeds. It's a miracle. I love the way nature works. You can see so much of the creator in nature. It's like, if you have a forest fire, you would think that that land would stay barren for many, many years after such an atrocity. But no, nature is actually meant to regenerate and repopulate that area after it burns, because certain trees don't reseed themselves unless they actually burn down. So that's really beautiful. Look at the little finches outside. My yellow one's not here today, though. But these are little chickadees or something. I don't know, little itty bitties. I don't know what berries those are on that bush, but they sure like them. Little tiny red round berries. All right, so there is a lot of healing, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's number 10. It's endings and beginnings. It's like the death card, right? This is a healing period, the month of January. All right, next we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, if you don't have a daily practice of quieting your mind and just listening, not everybody's clairaudient, but I am. Boy, if I just get quiet, stare at a candle, or focus on my breath and ask a direct question and just listen, I always get the answers. And I never used to trust it. I swear to God, I remember, man, I used to think I was crazy. I was like, well, I don't know where that came from, but I don't know if I trust that. Is that a demon? What's talking in my head? So when you learn to trust your inner knowing, some people get it as a feeling. Some people get it as a voice. Other people get it in signs and synchronicities. So pay attention and trust the answers that you get. For some of you, little birds, which I really am not a wild bird person, so I don't know. I know a lot about parrots, but these are just like little sparrows, or they're just little itty bitty brown birds, but they're picking outside the window. And for you, if spirit talks to you through nature, that could be an extra validation for you. Accept and trust the little messages that you get from source. It's definitely going to guide you in this situation. Ooh, do I take both, Spirit? I'm going to take both. Love, limitless love. That's like unconditional love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Isn't that beautiful? I literally just channeled a message for myself. I have a big thing going on in my life with one of my children. And it really, really threw me because I want to control it. But he's an adult. I can't control. And I can't save somebody unless they want to be saved. So salvation, remember that. You can't be saved by somebody else. And you can't save anybody else. Only love can do that. You can love a person, you can role model to a person, you can be there if they ask for help, but you can't really force help on anybody that's not ready for it. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing outside of yourself is going to save you. Only love can do that. And then we have limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Remember that. Trust, because it sounds like spirit is sending you messages, right? The divine can send anyone or anything into your life for a blessing. It's limitless. There's billions and trillions and gazillions of ways that you can receive love. Limitless love. Love is everywhere. So part of healing your heart in this month, and for you guys, part of not falling into low vibration of anger, resentment, or a waiting pattern. Never wait, right? There's so many other ways that you can experience love while this person does whatever it is they need to do. You can experience love in every moment through beauty, through sensuality, things like good tasting food, smells, touch, really feel the sensation of being a human. It's such a beautiful experience that we sometimes forget that this is a very rich planet and a very rich sensual, using your senses. And so limitless love, there's so many ways that you can be held and guided by spirit. When you feel like you need something from somebody else, you have to give it to yourself. All right, next we have, wedding. Grr. This situation involves marriage. I saw that with all the threes over here. And this person with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. If this resonates, take it. If it don't, I don't see how else it could play into this. I really don't, because I don't see any marriage proposals in either one of these readings. Not in January. So my guess is you might resonate with somebody who has another relationship going on, or maybe they're going through a divorce, or maybe they're moving out, or whatever. You guys over here might have just got divorced. That could be why you're the Queen of Swords. So take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just chuck that one to the wind, okay? Because here, when I'm doing a general message, that's exactly what it is. This card might resonate with 60% of the people and the other 40% none at all. So take it if it resonates. Next, we have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So especially for you guys over here, I mean, it's obvious. The Ace of Cups, 8, 9, and 10 of Cups. There's a lot, and the lovers, there's a lot here. My guess is this is a soul connection, a very deep soul connection. And the funny thing about soul connections is they teach us a lot. They're not always easy, right? They come with a lot of challenges, because especially if you've been living a life of codependence or limited belief systems, right? Limited love is what we're raised to have. It's how we're trained, is to, well, I'll love you if you do A, B, C, and D, right? Limitless love is what you give yourself first. And then you become the vibration of it, and you will attract vibrationally somebody else who loves you just as much, because they also love themselves, right? And I did want to say, did I see it here? My sneak peek? No, I didn't. Did I see it here? No, I don't know. Okay, so I'm psychic. Maybe I'm seeing it in my mind. I thought I saw the 2 of Cups. So I'm not going to add it to the mix because it's not on the table, but I thought I saw it. Maybe during the shuffle. But anyhow, this feels like a soul connection. And this over here, this might be the wedding one, because I saw a lot of 3s in your guys' thing. So you might have been married and you just got divorced, and now you're healing, right? 3 of Swords in reverse, regeneration. There's a lot of, you've been out of balance. You've been trying to go within with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. And, you're going to come out the other side of this curious and ready to rumble again. Take this wedding card as it resonates. All right, let's look at your postcard from Spirit. I'm going to hold it up if you want to screenshot it or pause it so you can read it yourself, reread it, whatever you want to do. So it says, Dear you, what is true for you can be impeccable. God, I can't read. Dear you, What is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure, you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others. I felt that with you guys over here. Your person wants something really bad from you. Okay? We're going to find out what. And I see in the cards with that magician in reverse, with the ace of swords in the reverse and the nine of swords, your person, whatever they want, there's something they could say to you because they know you well enough that they could absolutely get what they want if they spoke certain words to you. And they're tempted, but they're not doing it. They're taking the high road. All right? They're taking the high road. They don't want to manipulate you, even though they know they can. That's a big message for this group. All right. So, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your words? Sure, you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of your results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your words and motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask and demand the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. And so over here, this is speaking your truth. This is knowing your inner truth, trusting your inner voice, right? The Queen of Swords is all about truth and honesty and speaking her truth. And so for you guys over here, I think you've already, I get the feeling, I don't know why, but I get the feeling like it's your person who is struggling to tell the truth. And that's because of this. Now, remember, you can put yourself, if you're a cross watcher, especially if you're a cross watcher, this might be your energy. But there's somebody in this scenario over here that is really trying hard to temper themselves not to manipulate somebody that they know loves them deeply and probably would fall for it. And so, especially if there's a third party involved, maybe your person's like, oh, I know my person's got passion for me. I know I could probably, execute a accidental meetup and end up at a motel together, right? Because they can't resist me. But they also know that's wrong. And that's just a scenario. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. I'm just making shit up at this moment. We're going to go into the extended to really find out. But I feel like somebody over here, this could be you or it could be your person, but somebody knows that they can manipulate the other person and get what they want, but they also know it's wrong. And it's also going against their baser nature. Your person could actually be somebody who in the past really didn't care much about hurting other people or using other people to get what they wanted, especially maybe sex because it's a wand, right? However, you have been a catalyst in this person, or they've been a catalyst for you to kind of have a conscience, kind of want to do what's right. Okay. Limitless love. So I love you guys. I'm going to leave this here. We're going to take it over in the extended. I'm going to pick apart each one. We're going to get some more answers. And if this is where we part ways, Happy New Year. Today is New Year's Eve. It's my dad's 84th birthday, and I'm heading over there. We're all getting together for his birthday, and we're going to play board games, and the kids will play video games, and we're just going to have a good night. So I hope you guys have a very blessed New Year's Eve. You probably won't watch this video until after New Year's Eve because I don't want anybody joining Patreon before the 1st because they're really rude. You could join on the 31st and pay $4.44 or $11.11 and then they'll bill you again on the 1st, so back to back. So I'm not uploading these until the 1st in case people want to join Patreon so that you don't get billed twice. And I forgot to say, If you resonate with being a twin flame, the 1111 tier is specific to twin flames. So, and I'm going to revamp things over there for the new year. So the tiers, what they read right now, will not be correct for 2022. I have some new stuff that I'm putting together for each tier. So I'm going to revamp that. Okay. So check it out if you want to join. If you resonate with being a twin flame, please join at the 1111. We created a community there of all twin flames. I really want to stress that I would hope people wouldn't join in that tier unless they really think or know that they're in a twin flame situation. Okay. So I love you and I will see you next year. Namaste.